Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. So as you can see, today is another phone case video day. I have actually chosen all the pink colored cases that I haven't shown you yet today to just do a little showcase video. As you know, I love me some phone cases, and there is still more that you haven't seen even after this video. I'd say I probably have at least 1, 2, or maybe even 3 videos worth of phone cases left, so I hope you're still looking forward to seeing those and are not tired yet of these videos. But yeah, today we have all pink colored cases. I also wanted to show you this case again, because if you remember, last time I showed this case it was not sunny out. Since today it is, you can actually really see this really nice reflection. So I just wanted to show you that and make sure that you can actually see what it looks like in the sun. So I'm just gonna put that on to start out with. But yeah, so this is what it looks like in the sun. I do really like it. I think it looks really beautiful. So I just wanted to give you a little update on that. But yeah, let's get into it and let's have a look at all the phone cases I have for you today here. So I, as I say, have picked all the pink ones that I have. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first one I'm gonna go with is this YSL inspired pink case. Now, as you have seen maybe in the past, I do like me sometimes a bougie phone case, and this is no exception. I found this one, I believe, on DHgate. I will try and link everything down below so that you can find the vendors and everything. I just will warn you, sometimes the vendors just, you know, they disappear, so just be aware of that. If I'm not able to find the vendor anymore, it's just because they have disappeared, unfortunately. But let's put it on my phone. So, got my phone. And it slots right in. Now, with this phone case, as you can see, the sides, the top, the bottom, they are not all that protected, so definitely be careful with this phone case. Otherwise though, you can obviously easily get to the buttons, and I just think it looks gorgeous. The gold with the gold phone just obviously works really well, and I love the color of this pink and the texture of this case as well. I think it's really nice. So that is case number 1. Let me get my phone out. They actually usually quite easy to get out, though can be a little bit fiddly. So the next case I got is this one. As you can see, it's sparkle galore, and I saw this and was like, yep, yeah, I need that. I love me some good sparkle. It fits the phone really well. I hope you can see this a little bit. It goes a little bit over the screen, and on the back it goes over the cameras as well, so you won't have, you know, too much worry with this if you don't have, you know, all the screen protection and everything that I do. But I would still recommend to always be careful, because, you know, at the end of the day, I still recommend everyone to just have a screen protector. But it's just such a gorgeous sparkly phone case. I really love this case. And the cutouts here are done properly. The buttons work easily. There's no, you know, anything that is an issue. And down here the cutouts are properly done as well. So let's get that off. And next case is this one. Now, I believe Casetify is actually a brand. I did get this off of AliExpress, and I did not realize that it said Casetify when I bought it. I just saw the clouds and I thought, look, that would look just gorgeous with my gold phone, and I still think that. Now, as I say, it's a Caseify inspired case, clearly, and it has this extra protection layer on the outside here, on the corners, which I think is supposed to give your phone, you know, some extra protection if you drop it. And it goes nicely over the screen here as well. It goes nicely over the camera, even like with my protection, like it lays flat towards the protectors that I wear on my camera. The cutouts are done properly. For some reason it has down here the holes for a phone loop, which I find a little bit odd. I do prefer when they are on the sides rather than on the bottom. But yeah, the cutouts are done properly, the buttons are super easy to use, and you can easily charge your phone and everything. So I do love this case, I think it looks great. Okay, let's get into the next one. Ta-da! I mean, you can't have pink without Sailor Moon. Oh well, at least I can't. So this is a Quicksand case. Let me get my phone in. So this case is with Quicksand. So if I just drop that down here, you can see, I hope you can see that, that it just drops down really, really beautifully, and I just absolutely love this case. Honestly, I think it's such a great case, and yeah, it protects the phone. Well, it goes over the sides here, so I will say that, but it's not one that you use for protection, definitely, even though it goes higher than the camera on the back here. But the material itself is relatively flimsy, and I would always worry that if I drop it with this case on that, you know, what if this bursts? Because if you can see up here, this little bubble, so there's obviously some kind of liquid in here, and I just would always be careful with this kind of phone case. But it looks gorgeous. I think it really captures, you know, the Sailor Moon aesthetic quite nicely. And on the sides, it does have the holes for a phone loop, which, you know, I like. The buttons also are very clicky and easy to use. The cutout here is properly done, and the cutout at the bottom is done properly as well. And I just love watching the glitter fall through. So that's that one. On to the next one. Next we have another Sailor Moon case. So this one is basically, if you can see that, a little bit more tinted pink. So you can still kind of see the color of your phone through it, which is quite nice, but it still gives this like tint of pink, which I love. Again, I think it's a beautiful Sailor Moon case. You know me, I love Sailor Moon, and I have nothing negative to say about this case. In fact, I feel like with the way it goes over the screen here, it's quite protective. The case itself feels sturdy, and you can see a little bit here some air pockets, which are meant to protect the phone a little bit better. And on the back, it lies flush with my camera protector, so it goes over the actual camera. And I love it, honestly. I don't have anything negative to say. The buttons are clicky. It's one of my all-time favorite cases. By definitely one of my all-time favorite ones. I've worn this quite a bit, and even though the motif is printed on, I can say it has not rubbed off. So that's another Sailor Moon. Then we got this case. Now this one I think is inspired by a Chanel phone case, I want to say. I got this off of AliExpress, and obviously it doesn't have any branding on it. I just thought it looked quite luxurious and quite nice, and honestly this is really satisfying to press. I hope you can see that, you know, they're a bit squishy, and it's really satisfying to press that. So that for me just really made this case worthwhile. And yeah, I'm really loving this case. I've worn this a couple times already, and I was a bit worried maybe it'll wear off on the sides, or, you know, the underneath protector would come through, because obviously it's not necessarily the nicest materials that have been used. Like there's like underneath here is cardboard and everything, but it's a gorgeous case. It's again like the YSL case one that, you know, is open on all the ends, so it's definitely one to be careful with. But I think the color is really nice, it feels nice, and it looks quite luxurious in my opinion. Okay, let's get this off. And next we have this case. So as you know, I love glitter and sparkle, and this, well, is a sparkly case. In this case we have we have pink sparkles, and I love how this looks with the gold phone. I'm sure it will look great on other colors as well, but I just love how well that goes with the gold color. It's incredible in my opinion. I absolutely love this. So I can definitely say I do not regret this purchase in any way. And it's not the highest protection over here. The case itself is fairly flimsy, I will say that. The buttons are very clicky and, you know, easy to use. The cutouts are all done properly, but it definitely is a case that doesn't offer all that much protection. Like, my protector over here is over the case, so, you know, keep that in mind. It does have the holes for a phone loop though, and I think it looks pretty, and as you know, I like pretty phone cases, so for me the protection comes second, which is why I have all the extra protection on my phone. But very pretty case in my opinion. And we're already down to the last case for today, which is this gorgeous pink Mickey Mouse case. I found that by coincidence on AliExpress. I hope I can find the link again. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but I'm definitely gonna try my best to find this for you guys, because it looks great, it feels great, it has this like, well, kind of like rubbery texture, but in a good way. I hope that makes sense. Like, it has this like matte texture that just feels really nice. The coloring I think is absolutely gorgeous, and the Mickey Mouse looks great, so I'm really happy with that. On the sides you have the holes for phone loop. The buttons are super easy to use, as well as the cutout that's properly done here, and at the bottom as well. And honestly, I think it looks great, especially like, you know, in a pink coloring. I wasn't quite sure when I originally ordered it. I was like, I hope it looks as nice as the pictures, and it definitely does. I really like this case and can highly recommend it. So that is all the cases for today. So we have had a total of 8 cases today, and they are all a variety of pink. So now comes the decision for today. Which case am I gonna put on my phone? You know what? I'm just gonna go with the pink sparkle. Which pink sparkle? This pink sparkle. So that's the phone case I'm going to put on my phone today, and for the next however many days. I tend to change my phone cases fairly often, obviously, with the amount that I have, but I think it looks gorgeous. I think it gives me the right summery vibe, which fits with the nice sunny weather today, so I feel like that's a great case to wear today. And yeah, these are all the cases. I will still say, out of all of them, this is probably my all-time favorite case. Even with all the other cases that I have, I think this is my all-time favorite case. I love this. I love Sailor Moon, as you know, if you've been here before, and I just think this is such a pretty case. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you like my content, then please subscribe. We're a friendly bunch over here, and again, thanks to everyone who has subscribed so far. It really means the world to me, and I'm really happy to see that people are enjoying my content, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!